and you?
Very good, thank you. Well,
Good. So what are we talking about in podcast episode 7?
well, today we're going to be talking about how to deal with negative people when you're on our program and you're trying to lose weight and
Yeah.
trying to get healthy and, do better
Yeah.
in life.
Yeah.
So, I mean, why are negative people such a problem when you're trying to get ahead in life?
Wow. There are certain people, and they're in the minority, like actually very much in the minority. They're less than 20%
Mm-hmm.
of the population, but they don't like it when you start to succeed in life. And everybody knows a backstabber.
Mm.
They've all been betrayed at some point. And this is those people.
Right.
So they like as soon as you start succeeding, then these guys pop their heads up. They're never there before that. But they pop their heads out when you start doing well in life or well at something that you like doing or something. They feel somehow that they have to stop you because they will somehow be harmed if you do well. It's like they think everybody's like them, basically. Because they would harm people if they did well. You get like politicians who are like that. They get power and then they start harming others.
Have you had that happen in your life?
Oh, absolutely. Growing up, I was a good sportsman. I was, I was like international level and I'd get injured a lot, I'd get sick a lot, and I never really knew why that was happening. I'd like a roller coaster, up and down, like doing well, doing badly, doing well, doing badly. I don't believe I ever reached my true potential when I was doing sport at that level, purely because of these people. They say they would say I was arrogant, for instance. Like I had a winning attitude. That was one of the reasons why I was a good sportsman. I had a winning attitude. I would win at all costs, and I was very confident in my own ability. And then you get people making little comments like, you're an arrogant sportsman, or, you've got this ego or something like that, where these guys are actually probably mediocre sportsmen or losers and, don't have that winning attitude. Guys like Usain Bolt have that winning attitude. And, he just believes he's going to win. And that was what I was like. I just believed I was going to win. And, these guys come at you then, with these clever little comments as if he's your friend. Like, you should probably calm it down because people don't like you with your attitude. Like they think you have a bad attitude. No, not me, of course. It's others that think that way. And you're like, and then you look at yourself and you go, maybe I do. I know I'm very confident. Maybe that comes across. Maybe I should tone it down a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't even win so much. And that's how it is because it resonates with your own like negative thoughts about yourself.
Yes. I mean, that's the same thing that I've had, like in business or in groups that you belong to and you start doing very well. Then you have these guys even guys that you thought were your friends. They're
the worst.
Yes. They like say something as a friend, and the way I know that this guy is not okay is it immediately makes you doubt yourself. It makes you feel less able, or it makes you feel like maybe you shouldn't reach for that thing that you're trying to do, or, immediately makes you feel bad. And then, then
you're dealing with someone. And unfortunately, unless you are aware of the fact that somebody is doing it to you, you think it's just the way it is. I'm just not doing well today. Like I just don't feel good today.
And but also then, maybe I'm not going to carry on with this now. And then
not everybody can be a good hockey player. But you keep trying.
Or some
you're
people,
quite good.
Or some people's genetics are just that way, so you can't lose weight. You're gonna have that body shape, and
you're a bit tall for a hockey player. They don't make sticks long enough.
But I mean, people, trying to lose weight or doing our program, they've heard of this these
doesn't
programs don't work.
I tried it.
Yes. Or you're going to have a heart attack. How many times?
Yeah, you're going to have a heart attack. Cholesterol.
Yeah, cholesterol. Oh my God.
And then the guy starts thinking, because I've heard that before.
Yeah.
So maybe I should not tell them about the fact that I'm also eating some carbohydrates because I know that that's healthy for me because so and so says, and I've read it. I don't actually know where that information came from.
Yeah, because they're in the background saying, "Oh, everybody knows that these programs don't work," and
that's right,
things like that.
That's right. Yeah, and they're normally overweight themselves.
Yes.
That's why they think the programs don't work.
Yeah. So Nick, how do you deal with it?
So, first you've got to recognize that that's actually what's going on.
Yeah.
So as soon as you know that there's someone doing that to you, then you can look around and see who it is. Don't want to wish hunt. We're not looking for like everybody's bad and everybody's trying to make you fail. And you've got to like really look at these guys. They're normally someone who sits in the background and observes you all the time. He never compliments you on anything. Never compliments you on anything. But he's constantly setting traps for you. He's telling others about your program and he tells them that it's bad, and they come to you telling you that it's bad, and you think it's this guy, where in actual fact it's the silent little guy in the background there. So I mean, the way you deal with it is you continue doing this as according to the program, and you continue losing the weight and looking better and better and better. This will drive these people berserk and will actually eventually smoke them out, where he will actually eventually probably just come and go, "You're ugly and you'll never make it," and and then here he is rearing his ugly head now.
Or they'll just go away.
Or they'll just go away.
That they're not getting that effect. They're not stopping you. You're actually doing better. You're looking better. You're losing weight.
These are the guys who come and they offer you cakes.
Yeah.
And they while you're on the program. I know it's not on the program, but you can have a cheat day.
Yeah.
Or alcohol. You don't drink. Like what's wrong with you? Like, actually, what's wrong with you? That should be the question.
Exactly.
Why are you drinking alcohol? What is so bad in your life that you feel you need alcohol to make it better? That's the question.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So you just continue to succeed. And these guys will eventually just filter into the background and they just do. They just eventually go away because they don't have power themselves. That's why they use clever little words in the background to try and stop you from succeeding.
Yeah, it's actually easy to deal with it. And I mean, the coaches on our program, that's what they are trained to do.
Trying to recognize
it, to help you through it, and to validate what you're doing, that you are doing well, and continue and support you. So we make it easy as well to handle things like that.
Absolutely, because I mean the other thing as well is we have the opposite viewpoint of this negative person, where we know this program. You do this program, you will lose the weight you want to lose, and you will do well. And that's, I mean, I have 100% confidence in this program. So do you, and so do the other coaches.
Yes.
And I have 100% confidence in this little bit of stuff that you've just spoken about, that there will be people like that. Artists, they pull people like that in all the time. That's why you always see these failing artists, and why you see these musicians and celebrities committing suicide, and it's all these kinds of people in the background that you have to watch out for. And they don't know this, obviously. They don't know that there are people like it. I remember listening to Barry Gibb once from the Bee Gees.
Oh yeah.
And somebody asked him, and I thought it was brilliant the way he answered it. Somebody asked him, "So what do you do about all the negative press?" And he's like, "Negative press? We don't even read it." They just ignore it and continue to flourish and prosper, and expand and do well. And there's nothing can stop you once you get to that level.
Exactly, and this program will help you to do well, look good, feel good about yourself.
Be healthy, live longer, live a longer, healthier, more active life. In your 70s, you can still be doing stuff that's really active, not sitting in an old age home on a walker. You can actually be hiking through the mountains when you're in your 70s. I know people who do that. The other day we watched that video of that guy's 100 years old, and the guy was saying, "How did you get here?" And he said, "I have a healthy diet."
Yeah.
And he was saying, well, what else? He says, I have a healthy diet. A healthy diet puts everything else into place.
Exactly.
And
so our program is the ultimate way to flourish and prosper.
absolutely. I love it.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And I want to help everyone do this too. The more people that flourish and prosper, funnily enough, the better it is for everybody. You don't want to keep people down. People are negative when they're down. These people who are saying these things are also people who've been put down at some point in their lives, and they think everybody's like that.
They should just send them to us, and then we'll get them feeling better about themselves.
Eventually, you'll be selling the program to others. Yeah.
So talking about that, then, so our next episode is going to be another interview with one of our clients that recently completed, who actually did extremely well.
Yeah.
So just to prove our point, we're going to do another episode on that.
And just speaking of people that completed our program, I haven't actually had one client complete the program without having somebody rear their head like this. Somebody one negative person that in the back of it. My friend told me, my friends think I'm mad doing this. It's like, really, who are your friends? Well, it's actually only one person who, he's the spokesperson for all the friends. The other friends are going, he doesn't represent me.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that one.
Yes, it's going to be a great one. So subscribe to our podcast channel so that you don't miss the next episode.
Yeah.
And thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.